Goodness, I don't know why. And it's always when I'm about to get into it. It's always when I'm about to get into it. I may not keep this part of the video, so I'll keep part 1 and part 2 up. But the live went out right when I was like, something has to end, you know, when you have to go through that turbulence and shit has to be broken down before something new can come in, before you can go through that rebirth. So this is a time where it does become very difficult. It becomes very challenging, but you're on the brink of freedom right now, you know? So you have to get through it. It feels like you're under spiritual attack, but you're really evolving. That's what's happening. And I know because minds are very dramatic like that too. Very, very dramatic. Like, it be taking me to go through like a whole like mental and emotional and spiritual breakdown before I get to the other side of it. Like, and then I look back and I'm like, what the fuck was I crying for? What the fuck was I crying for, you know? So that's what this feels like for you. I don't feel like there's anyone attacking you. It's all in your mind, breaking illusions here. You actually have a lot of support around you right now. Like I said, once you get through this, it's gonna be so rewarding. You could literally be elevating in your gifts, commune with the dead. So they want you to relax here. Relax, right? Because when these gifts come in, you're going to start learning something new about yourself. You're going to be exploring new things. Right? It's time. The judgment. You could literally be stepping into your calling here. Destiny. I just got a notification that said board. So, yeah, that's what's happening. You're not under spiritual attack. You're not, okay? What you are feeling and experiencing is you're going through an energetic upgrade. And it's not dandy, it's not sunflowers and roses, it's not a good time. It's not. Ace of Pentacles, something good is coming in, and it could be in the form of your gifts upgrading. You're getting stronger. And that's why you literally, the last fight that you have to fight before you upgrade, you level up, you have to face off with your shadow. You and your shadow are fighting. That's why it feels like things are becoming so difficult right now. Hey, girl. You caught me at the end of it. I've been on here for a couple hours, I think, now. Is Destiny in here? Is she back in here? I want to make sure I'm not talking to myself. Oh gosh, what you do? Is Destiny back in here? Oh man. Is she still in the other live? Can somebody check for me and tell her to come to this one? But I mean, she don't have nothing to worry about. You got yourself caught up. Was it somebody of significance? Like, who? I'm curious now. Just drop the initial. Oh, not you blocking them after you followed them. Oh my gosh. You can't come back from that. I hope you know that. Now they know you're watching them now. You gonna have to take your No. Who? Is it O? Is it O? No, you're not watching O. Why? Okay, you back in here. Okay, good. Oh, gosh. Yo. You said you got your sage out and everything. Destiny, you are good. You are good. I promise you, you are good, Ten of Pentacles. Nobody is attacking you. You're just at war with yourself right now. You're going through a change. 414. Your mom right there too, watching you act crazy with your sage and shit. Like, if this girl don't relax, your relax card came out for you. Like, just chill and go through the change. No one is attacking you but you right now, because you're resisting this change that's going on within you. Shit, you may need to have a shadow work moment, literally. You're approaching a shadow work moment. That's what's happening. You're being broken down. You're about to go through an ego death. You said, I'm attacking myself. And you're going to keep attacking yourself until you sit with yourself. Whatever this is, you need to wrap up and close out. That's what it is that's going to come to the surface. That's as with someone who has spiritual gifts, right? And you being a practitioner, a priestess in your bloodline, you're always going to go through deaths. You're constantly dying and being reborn, okay? So yes, you will always lose something and get it back, or you're gonna lose something and get something better, right? You're never supposed to hold on to anything in this lifetime, right? Because you have been chosen in your bloodline to break generational curses. You are the high priestess in your bloodline. So I'm telling you, from priestess to priestess, you're just going through an upgrade right now. What's disrupting you? Decisions and beginning. It's just making the choice to move forward. And then I just got a notification that said good news. You're about to get good news here, or this is the good news. The good news is that you're going through changes. If you relax, they want you to relax, right? That's the only way that you're going to commune with them. You're going to have to learn to relax and let go of that stress. If it makes you feel better, $11. See, all you need to do, look, and then what I just said, rest. You need to rest, okay? For you to receive your guidance, for you to commune with them. Take a spiritual bath. And what I was going to say, what may make you feel better, you can also put, salt in the corners of your home, right? Or if you have some Florida water, sprinkle. You can mop your floors with the Florida water or sprinkle it in the corners of your home. If you have like a bed that sits high, you can put a bowl of Florida water under your bed when you go to sleep at night, right? Sleep with like you can sleep with a grounding stone too, like a tourmaline or an obsidian. I would say selenite. Selenite, yeah, but I feel like the selenite, you're already bust wide the fuck open, so you need something to ground your energy. So the selenite might be too much. You might even feel yourself like literally shaking in your sleep. Yeah. Well, you know, the tools that you're using are going to do its job. If you're the problem, the tools that you are using are going to clear that out. If you get what I'm saying? It's not always about what's on the outside. Sometimes when you saging and all of that, you clearing out all of that karmic energy out of yourself as well. It's in your mind, body, spirit, soul, and your environment. Anything that is attached to you has to be cleared out. So if you doing salt in the corners, you taking spiritual baths, you saging, you smudging, you doing all this shit, and you're the problem because you're not allowing yourself to evolve. Yeah, you're gonna feel shaken up. You're gonna feel like things are crumbling, you know? Yes, go out in nature, hug a tree, ground yourself. That's why I said sleep with a grounding crystal, or go outside, put your feet in the grass. You know, put your feet in the grass, and also be patient with yourself, right? Don't try to do too much. If you're gonna do a ritual to help you cleanse out that energy, then make sure you are consistent with it, and that'll help balance that energy out too. You know, so if you have a specific ritual that you do and it's pertaining to cleansing your energy and balance, pick a day, you know, pick a specific day and do this for at least 9 weeks. So if you're taking spiritual baths with an intention to maybe balance your energy, be consistent. Okay, every Tuesday, I'm gonna burn a candle and I'm gonna take a spiritual bath and set these intentions, right? Ask for protection from Archangel Michael as well when you're doing this. So stay consistent in that energy, and it's like things will start to come to you and break down in the order that it was built up. That wall is gonna be broken down. Every week, you're gonna be facing a new thing, a new shadow, a part of yourself that needs to be released, all right? But you're gonna have to allow it to happen. Don't come face to face with it and run from it. Come face to face with it, pray about it. Tell God to give you understanding on what it is you need to release. You know what I'm saying? It'll happen, he'll just bring it to you effortlessly. Face it and deal with it. Even if you crying every day for the next few weeks, get it out, release it. You might experience a new ego death every fucking week. But if you really want to elevate on the journey, you're gonna have to go through it. You know, that's the contract that you're on. You're the high priestess in your family. You're the phoenix in your family as well. Your purpose is to die and be reborn over and over and over again, because you are carrying the karma of the generations of the women before you. So you're clearing out their karma and your own. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot, right? But you're a lot stronger than what you're giving yourself credit for. The battle, that's why I said flip your perspective. You're not losing this battle, you're winning the battle, and that's why it's so overwhelming. That's why you're so tired. That's why you feel like you're under attack. You know what I'm saying? So it's things that you need to release, but this is not something that you can rush. It'll come when it's supposed to come, you know? But if you try to avoid it when it comes, things get worse. And I know this is my little shadow moments. I'm literally preparing myself the whole day. You will feel it creep up on you. It'll feel like a pressure. You'll feel like a heavy energy that's just following you around all fucking day, right? And you're trying to keep this smile on your face or whatever. I know it. Like, I literally, it's happened so often for me, 4:22 on the clock. When I feel the energy initially, I literally get up, I get a notebook, I get my pen, I sit down, and I'm like, okay, what is it? What is it? And I will start to pray and just talk out loud and have a conversation with God. Eventually, that energy that has been following me and stalking me and trying, hey, you need to address this, that's that attack you feel. It will take over and reveal to you what it is that is the issue. And you'll find yourself like venting almost to God. You'll find yourself venting to God, and certain things you thought you suppressed will come out. So if emotions come out with it, let it. Let it, because you got to remember the tears that you cry are collected to plant seeds, to harvest the prayers, to harvest the manifestations that you're asking for, to harvest that new version of yourself. So tears and crying is very healing, and it's a big part of the renewal process. That's what I'm saying. It'll come when it's supposed to come. It'll come when it's supposed to come. Right? So be patient with yourself. The best thing you can do right now is just rest. That's something that takes time. That's something that takes time. Don't beat yourself up about that. You shouldn't feel bad for missing your mom or wanting your mom and your grandmom around. That's a good thing. And maybe the reason why you feel that energy so heavily is because they are your protectors. And what I told you in your last reading, you may very well be a medium as well. So you feel those emotions a lot deeper than the average empath. You know what I'm saying? So you are feeling their energy 24/7. And it reminds you of that day that you lost them. But what was lost was then found. What was lost was then recovered in spirit. You have them with you all the time. They never leave your side. I trust them. They never leave you. Especially if you have this big mission in your family, they are right there with you. You know what I'm saying? And they may not always be there yapping in your ear or, give you that reassurance, because they have a purpose too. They have a mission too. They are working on your behalf in the spirit realm. My great-grandmother that passed away, she visits me all the time. She's not always like right there in front of me, making it apparent that she's there, but she'll pop up sometimes. I might see her in my vision, or I might see her in a dream, or I might hear her voice, or I might smell, the lemon pound cake she used to cook when she was alive. You know what I'm saying? Like little things like that to reassure you, hey, I'm still here. I'm still here. I never left. I'm just doing some work. I'm working for you. I'm working on your behalf right now. But I need you to do your part. I need you to do your part. Because, like I tell you guys, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your loved ones, it's only but so much they can do. It's certain things they cannot step in and intervene on. If you are on testing ground and you have to get through this, you have to get through it. You're already doing it, Destiny. You're already doing it. You are the gift, Destiny. You're not doing anything wrong. You remember, everything is already predestined, is already planned out. There is nothing that you can do that can disappoint your family, that can disappoint God. It's already predestined, and it's playing out this way because you can handle it. You're stronger than what you realize. You're way stronger than what you realize. And when you get through it, you're going to realize that it was an illusion. It was an illusion the entire time. When you break out of the simulation, the test, the karmic test that you go through, it's like a breath of fresh air. You feel free. You know what I'm saying? And you look back and you're like, damn, I'm glad I conquered that motherfucking demon. It'd be like you want to celebrate. You just want to be like, yes, I did that shit. Like, sometimes you just got to shake that fucking energy off too. Your shadow self will antagonize you. Your shadow self will antagonize you. Sometimes you literally just got to shake that shit off. Denounce it. Go back to wherever the fuck you came from, because this ain't that. That's not my energy. I'm not that person anymore. Leave me the fuck alone. I be cussing my shadow out some fucking times because that's their job. That's their job, to fuck with you, to keep you stuck. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta curse that bitch away. Like, listen, this is not the time. This is not the time. Yeah. You have power. You have power. Use it. Use it. Okay? Like, don't nothing have power over you unless you allow it to. Even your shadow. If you got to give yourself a pep talk in the mirror, whatever, take you a spiritual bath, put you on some good music, eat some good food, whatever it is, burn you a white candle, sit down, pray, write your manifestations out, whatever it is. Put on some gangster trap music if you have to. Like, get gangster with the shit. Get mad, get angry. Like, no, get the fuck out of my energy. Get the fuck out of my energy. Get the fuck out of my house. You don't belong here. You cannot antagonize me. You cannot trick me. You cannot manipulate me into going back to something that I've already evolved from. Yes, this is your message. This is your message right here, right now. Like, come on now. Come on now. You know who you are? Do you know who you are? You better act like it. You better act like it. Shit, these little shadows and these little demons that try to fuck with you, they're scared of you. Come on now. They don't want you to realize your power. They don't want you to wake up and realize that you have, they tremble at the tone of your voice. They tremble at your feet. They bow down to you. What? Tripping. When you realize your power and you stand on that shit, all them little gremlins and shit, they gonna start working for you. So all them spiritual attacks you think you getting, they gonna be the ones directing that shit back to whoever's sending it towards you. Think about it. It's almost like a dog, right? If you have like an aggressive breed dog, this is just an example. And I've seen this in my third eye. I had an out-of-body experience when this happened, right? I only talk from experiences. A dog, right? A vicious dog. They smell fear. But if you show up in that alpha energy, they will surrender to you. They will surrender to you. They will respect you. They will do as you say. They will protect you. You have pits and huskies. Okay, so the dog analogy was perfect. So these energies around you are your pit bulls, are your huskies, are your protectors. But you have to stand in that alpha energy for them to respect you and to protect you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it works. Look, strength card. Tame the motherfucking beast that's around you and tame that beast that's within you. It does not have any power over you. That beast is here to serve you. Point blank, period. Right? So you got to realize your ego and your shadow, it wants to be the upper hand because they know that it's actually here to serve you. Your shadow knows that it's here to serve you, but because it is a shadow, it's ego-filled. You know what I'm saying? It wants to have dominance over any energy. But if you stand on your shit, okay, your ego will work for you. It will place you in the position. It will put you in the right place at the right time with the right people. The ego is not always a bad thing. It's whether you can control it or not. Whether you have dominance and power over your ego or not. That's why it's so important we master our ego. We go through those ego deaths because we are humbling our ego selves, our shadow selves. You know what I'm saying? So, remember who you are, girl. Shake that shit off. Shake that shit off, okay? Queen of Swords, shake that shit off. Meow. Shake that shit off and watch they run away. Watch they go ahead and watch. Soon as you step into your motherfucking power, it's all in the mind. That's all it is. That's all it is to keep you stuck. Your mom is in the room. She heavy in the room. And she telling you to remember who the fuck you are. You wasn't chosen for no reason. You was chosen for a reason. Okay? Your blood runs thick. It does. So stand in your power. Just period. Stand in your motherfucking power. Justice. And get some more rest. Get some more rest, okay? Just think the more you work on yourself, the more you take care of yourself, the easier it will be for you to tap into those energies. And you gotta also recognize sometimes it's not always meant for us to be able to do that, you know? So that's her energy right there. It's not always meant for us to connect to our loved ones in that way. For some of us, it may be overwhelming. It may be too much. So just know they are with you and they will speak to you when you are ready. They will speak to you. Not physically see them. You may not hear them. You may feel them. But there's a reason why you connect in a different way. There's a reason why I connect in a different way. There's a reason why the next medium or spiritualist will connect to and commune with spirits in their own way. Everyone is different. You can't compare. You can't compare, right? So if it is meant to be, you will evolve to that point. But if not, then there is a different way that spirits will commune with you. Just like I have cousins in my family who are gifted too. They see physical, like flesh and bone spirits. I can't. I can't. I see them in my third eye. I see them in my mind's eye. That's how I see spirits, right? And I might see shadow people, and here and there I might see a couple lights and shit like that, a couple orbs, but I don't see flesh and bone physical spirits because I know I would be scared shitless. I would be scared shitless. And who knows, I probably have come across one. I probably didn't talk to a whole ass ghost and didn't even know it. They look like a whole ass person. But they know me better than I know myself. I know that's not something that I can handle, at least not right now. At least not right now. But that's normal for my cousin. In no way, shape, or form am I like, oh, I wish I had that gift. No, girl, you can have it. You can have it because get somebody else to do it, not me. Not me. I am happy with hearing, with feeling, with smelling, and with seeing with my third eye. I'm good with that. Like, no thank you. No thank you. Also, watch your tongue during this time. We are in Aquarius season. Everything you say will manifest rapidly, okay? So be careful. If you're in a situation that, yeah, so that might be something that's too much for you right now, right? But yeah, be careful with your words right now too. If you want something to change, only speak positively, you know, of yourself and of your circumstances. Like I said, when you are one of God's like toughest soldiers, you go through the worst shit, right? It seems like you're losing everything. And I've been there too, where I've lost everything and have had to start from scratch, from nothing. Like nothing to my name. I've been there, okay? But when you go through it and you always see the light at the end of the tunnel and you hold on to your faith, you will look back and be like, wow, it transformed me like a motherfucker. Like, wow. Girl, don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that. What, you gonna go and sit, you gonna light a candle, sit in front of a mirror and cry? You manifesting that energy into your reality. Be careful when you're doing that mirror magic. Mirrors are portals. Who you're asking for, what you're seeking, that may not be the energy that you're connecting with. You gotta be careful. All right? Mirrors reflect back energy, and mirrors also call in energy. Well, you in that low ass energy, you sitting in front of a damn mirror with a candle, what you think you're gonna manifest? You cannot force it though, Destiny. You cannot force your healing process. You cannot rush it. You can't. It will come to you eventually. It will come at the right time. Also, you are your mom. Don't forget that. You are your mom, you are your grandmom, you are your great-grandmom. You are all of the women before you in physical form. All of them reside within you. It's literally in your genetic code. So they literally have never left you. Because you are the gift. You are them. You are carrying on their legacy. Your face, with just your face alone. You know? So, you know, you are making them proud. You are. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself, girl. There's a time and a place for everything. You got this, okay? I know what it feels like. Trust me. I get it. I do. You can't stay in that energy forever, though, you know? Be patient with yourself. Patience is key on this journey. It'll come in when you stop seeking it. It will come in when you stop seeking it. Oh, well, I'm glad I could help. Ace of Swords, there she go. There she go. I'm glad I could help you, Destiny. And just know you are protected. Look, humor on the bottom. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious, okay? What it says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, let it go and let God, literally. Be grateful for the things that you do have. You know, appreciate the simple things, okay? And get more rest, get more sleep, drink more water, take care of yourself as much as possible during this time. And I promise you the clarity that you need will come. You don't. Just stop fighting. Just stop fighting. And I tell you all, I'm not perfect. I go through breakdowns too. I had an emotional breakdown like 2 weeks ago. And those were literally the words that came out of my mouth when I was crying to God. I'm like, God, I am tired of fighting. I said, I am spiritually exhausted. But then he revealed to me my purpose. You know what I'm saying? And he said, trust. Trust in me, okay? It'd be right when you're ready to give up. It'd be right when you're ready to surrender. Your blessing come in. I'm telling you, it's a test of faith. So go ahead and push through. Shake that shit off. Shake it off, okay? Go ahead, get your cry on. Do whatever you need to do. Don't be afraid to cry either. Like I said, it's a part of the renewal process. Go ahead and shed them tears because they planting your seeds pretty much. You're watering your seeds with your tears. No problem, Destiny. No problem. Okay. All right. So we have Sharia. Shit, the more you cry, that just means that you got a bigger blessing on the way. Just the more you cry, that means you got a lot of seeds, girl, that's gonna harvest. You got a lot of them. Okay. Sharia, I'm sorry, I missed your question. Could you post it again for me? Don't be sorry, girl. I mean, yeah, it's nice. Nice of you to say sorry, but don't be sorry. Everybody gets their turn. Everybody gets their turn. I don't favor nobody over the other. If you need a message and it needs to be a little drawn out, you're going to get that message until it stick. You're going to get it, okay? They won't even let me move forward until, you know, your spirit has been settled. Hey, Monet. Okay, so yeah, Sharia, can you post your question again? You're welcome. Yeah, everything gonna be good. You got this, girl. And don't ever feel like you alone. You know, everybody is on the same journey, just at different points in times. Different points in times. What shadow work does she need to work on? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Shadow self and higher self. Girl, you got a whole tribe behind you. If you ever need anything, just look. If you could shoot me an email when we could talk about it. If something went down and I'm on live, feel free to open up about it. You know, we all family in here, okay? Your extended family. Do not never feel ashamed. Never feel like you can't be an open book on here. Not on this channel. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. Don't rush. Don't rush. Book your reading when you feel like the time is right, okay? We're all in this together. Literally. It's a struggle for real. It's just nobody talks about this struggle. Everybody's struggling, trust and believe. Behind closed doors. Stop saging so damn much. Stop saging so much. Take a break from the sage. Let the sage do his thing before you sage again. Matter of fact, it's no coincidence I was burning my palo. Stop burning the sage and start burning the palo, okay? Get you some Palo Santos instead. Sage wipes everything out. It means even the intentions you've set to heal yourself, it will wipe it out, okay? So get you some Palo. Palo balances the energy. That's what you need. You need balance, you need harmony, and you need to ground yourself. Use the Palo instead. Use that instead right now, okay? Start studying, you know, your tools and stuff. Get to know what it is that you're using. If you feel like you have problems with like anxiety and spiritual attacks, get you some dragon's blood. Yeah, basically, yeah. Get you some dragon's blood. You can also get you some opium. You can burn opium incense if you're trying to tap into like your psychic abilities and things like that. Yeah, no, my sage sitting over there. I always go to my Palo first unless they tell me to burn some motherfucking sage, right? Well, that's your sign, that's your confirmation. Go ahead and burn it. Burn that incense. Okay. I need to get me some damn incense. It could be a lot of the times, you know, going into the reading is the message too. Yeah. I got a whole bunch of it. I used to sell it, y'all. I used to sell like smudge sticks and candles and crystals and stuff. Like I still have some stuff left over. So if y'all interested, I'll send you some. Okay, this is for Sharia. Okay, she wants to know about her shadow work. It told me to get the goddess deck for you. African goddess deck. Ooh, what's this card that comes? Ooh, Radical Rebirth. So this is about your shadow work for sure. It's the first card that came out, and the number 5 is change. So live out loud, right? And desire. You're gonna need to put yourself out there. Secrets revealed. You're gonna have to put yourself out there. I haven't seen what this is about. Miracles. It's something you're not voicing. It's an opinion, right? It feels opinionated. It almost, I heard legislative. Okay, well, I heard legislative. You're supposed to be doing something with your voice. And then the etheric chords come out. But to me, that's vocal cords. You're supposed to be a speaker of some kind. Secrets revealed, that keeps coming out. And it's no coincidence. Her mouth is covered here, right? But she's so powerful, right? She's sitting in that energy. She's sitting in that sun energy too. So that's a very powerful, dominant, masculine energy. It's also the energy of like Jupiter too, which is also a masculine energy. So whatever this is that you're going to be speaking, vocalizing, this is going to be a big part of your wealth and what brings in that fulfillment and comfortability for you. But you're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone and get naked here. I'm also getting this is something regarding a home situation too. Your resistance. You could be afraid of an outcome of speaking your truth. Shame here. So I don't know if this is something that happened to you as a child, and then the card behind that, you see the baby. And divine lineage. It says something about your family. So I don't know, do you need to confront someone in your family who betrayed you here? Once you do that, it's like you're gonna be on a fucking roll. You're gonna have something to say to everybody. You're gonna have something to say to everybody. Look, surrender. So I don't know who this is that's had some sort of hold on you as far as like you venting or expressing yourself openly. I mean, this could be an overbearing masculine energy in your life. It doesn't even have to be like, this could be a mother figure in your life who, you know, was very controlling, maybe a little narcissistic, or just someone, period, who played a part in your upbringing you never really felt safe with, or at least expressing yourself with. You're ready to do that now. You've matured to the point where you can stand up against this person. You're ready. You're ready. You're gonna feel so free when you do this. You're gonna feel so free. Look, you're gonna have to speak your truth. Whatever this is, even if it hurts that person, you have to speak your truth. You cannot be held captive in your truth any longer. Stop giving this person the benefit of the doubt. Stop letting them convince you or tell you, or maybe when you were a child, they tried to tell you that, oh, what I'm doing for you is best for you. I know best. You know what I'm saying? What I'm telling you is good for you. What I'm doing to you is good for you. It's going to straighten you out. It's going to put you on the straight and narrow. It's going to put you on this path that's good for you. But it was actually the opposite. Something you didn't realize until you left the home, until you detached. You look back at this person and you're like, why would you say those things to me? Why would you try to convince me to do that? And you knew that I would be fucking up, or it would affect me later down the line. So, I mean, you could have been like an emotional punching bag to this person. Maybe you were always just like that bundle of joy, that ball of light, you know? And this person would try to dim your light. Or steal your joy. I'm also getting like still like your moments of glory as well. Like your moments of glory would never last long. Like pick and poke and prod and looking for something to like discipline you, like to scrutinize you about, like, okay, whatever, that's petty as fuck, but why didn't you acknowledge that I made this accomplishment, or acknowledge that I put in all of this work to please you, to make you proud? Like, it's manipulative, it is. And it's emotional abuse. It's emotional abuse. No one's ever like really expressed to you how proud they are of you. It's probably rare you've heard those words growing up. It could have been a lack of affection too. Or you only get affection around certain holidays, occasions, or when this person knows they've gone too far. So this is definitely somebody you've had to recover from. You know, you've had to heal from this person, but you're strong enough now. Like, and I feel like this is almost like a gnat. It just bothers you. You could find yourself going back to certain memories. You know, even if you have cut this person out of your life, they show up in your dreams, in your visions, they cross your mind, you feel their energy, you're reminded of different things in your childhood. I can relate to this too, y'all. So I get it. I get it. And it's usually, look, feeling safe. I said you never really felt safe with this person, but you felt like obligated to, you know, because you're pure. And it don't even have anything to do with, you know, not having sex or drugs or anything like that. You have a pure soul. You have a pure soul. But that's your purpose. You're the gift, right? Your energy is very strong. And whoever this is that was watching you or raising you or disciplining you, whatever, they knew that. And usually when you carry a pure energy like that, and your soul is pure like that, you're usually meant to lead. You're usually meant to be a speaker. You're usually meant to lead the flock, to teach. Right? So they try to keep your voice captive. You know, they try to belittle you, make you feel like you're not worthy, you're worthless, or your opinion doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will silence you. They will try to silence you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, you know, we go back to the Bible, Jesus, when he was here, his energy was pure, but he was a teacher. He led disciples. He led the flock. You know what I'm saying? He was an example. He was a demonstration of good nature, of good character. You know? So family, friends, jobs, all types of situations that you go through are meant to be of opposition to you because your energy is pure. Right? You walk with Christ consciousness. So just know whoever this individual is in your life, like, they were definitely a karmic energy in your life, meant to deter you from your purpose, right? They could have even been angry that you were chosen. They could have been even battling themselves as well. Look, speak up and level up here. You're supposed to be a speaker. You're supposed to be a speaker, and you're supposed to speak about your testimony, about your life, the things you've been through, the challenges you've been through, and your faith, and you remaining pure in your energy. That's the point of it all. All of this opposition comes at you. All of these karmic cycles, all of these low vibing energies come at you because they want to change your spirit. That's the end goal. They want to change your soul. They want to capture your soul. If we can just, like, get her to just be just a little impure, like, can we get her to just change? Like, they want you to be angry. They want you to be resentful. They want you to be judgmental. They want you to be like them. Why is she so forgiving? Why is she so loving? Why is she so caring? You know? You can't be that happy. You know what I'm saying? And man, you know 33 is a master number. So you're strong as fuck right now. You strong as fuck right now. Do you know your life path number? Look up your life path number. It'll tell you everything you need to know about what you're here to do. Seriously. This is your season. You are strong as fuck right now, okay? And you also going through your solar return. So you are no longer, like, you're no longer attached to the person that you were before your 30s. You've been completely reinvented, right? You're no longer that person. You're no longer that younger girl that you know, was silenced, was shut up, was torn down. You're way stronger than that now. So with that coming up, you may be about to be tested. This individual may come into your life testing you, right? Stand in your power. And you don't have to be disrespectful or nothing crazy, but set your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this person belittle you or little girl you, because you're not a little girl no more and they can't treat you that way. They need to show you respect. So you can respectfully set a boundary with this person and let them know, this is not what I'm going to tolerate anymore. Forgive this person as well, because you have to be mindful. It's not them. It's the energy attached to them. And the energy and the entities that are attached to these individuals, they will follow you wherever you go. They jump from person to person in your family. They jump from person to person in your friends or your friend group and shit like that. That's why I feel like you're always losing somebody. You're always falling out with someone. You know? Or people start to switch up and change up on you. That's that entity that follows you. Literally to drain you of your pure energy. You know? Your light. This could be an energy that's in your family, has been in your family for generations. You know, they're constantly following you to attack you, to tear you down, to slow you down, to delay your purpose, your mission, your blessings. You just have to be able to recognize it. You have to be able to discern and recognize when it's that energy. That's what I was telling Destiny. Like, look, get the fuck on. This ain't that. You gotta declare that motherfucker to get the fuck on. Try, get somebody else to do it. Try somebody else with that bullshit, not over here. And that energy will back down, right? And you'll find that certain individuals you had a hard time detaching from, or who always was starting shit, they'll just naturally just fall away. They'll dismiss themselves. The trash will take itself out, literally. You will begin to not hear from certain family members. Just naturally, they'll just stop talking to you. And when they do that, you know those are the individuals that had that energy attached to them. I'm a Leo rising too. So I get it. Our energy is very big. It's very bold. Trust me, people spot you from a mile away. People spot you from a mile away, okay? You like a fucking spotlight in the sky. You know? That's Leo energy though. We are royal, you know what I'm saying? Leos are the royal zodiac sign. We are the leaders in the zodiac sign. We are the lions. We are the kings and queens of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? So our energy is intimidating. It's very powerful. So any chance somebody get, they're going to try to make you think less of yourself. Yes, I get it. Like, you'll go through this life and you'll be like, okay, where the fuck do I belong at this point? Because when you're highly protected, which you are, you'll find that you move around a lot. You know, you'll find that you move from friend group to friend group, or you always meet new people and then they just drop off. You don't hear from them again, or you might literally be moving locations often. You know, God is moving you around like a chess piece. That's what it feels like when you're going through life and you carry this big ball of light within you. You be like, okay, where do I belong, God? Where is my family? Where are the people that I can trust? Where are these genuine connections that you have promised me? You know, the genuine love and all of that. And you'll find it in people that are strangers, people that you don't even know, right? You will start to build your own family. You know, you'll start to find your soul tribe. Thank you, Matt. But, man, you're going to be in it alone for a while, right? You have to be a lone wolf. You got to walk through that shadow. that valley of death alone. You know what I'm saying? So just know your people coming. You done already met your people. Welcome to the tribe, girl. But no, good people are coming in, you know? But just know that you're going to completely break free from this antagonizing energy once you stand up to that person, once you stand up to that narcissist in your life that wanted you to feel small so bad. Like, it's like you gonna just burst the fuck up. You just gonna break free. Like, and trust me, I can relate to this 1000%, yo. Like 1000%. This is my story too, okay? So I get it. My test coming too. My test is coming too, okay? I've been avoiding my test. It's coming though. It's coming. I will wait patiently for it. I'm not gonna go seek this one. I'm not gonna seek this one. But God has already shown me that I passed the test in the spirit realm, right? So everything plays out spiritually before it happens in the physical. In the spirit, I've already stood up to this person. I've already faced that fear, you know? So it's coming. It's gonna happen in the physical pretty soon. And you know, like I said, you're gonna bust open, you're gonna break fucking free. Your creativity, everything just gonna start flowing effortlessly. Effortlessly. Because I feel like the energy has already been done and dealt with. You know what I'm saying? It's already like been cleared out. It's already been cleaned up. Now you just have to seal it. You just have to seal it. And you're gonna seal it with your voice. The very thing that they were trying to steal from you, take from you, is going to be the thing that gets you your power back. The standardized test, right? I'd be like, God, which one is it? Is it A, B, C, or D? Shit, is it all of the above? Which one? No, literally that's what it feels like. Give me the answer to the test, please. Can I cheat? But you can't cheat life. You can't. You can't. It just is what it is. Right? But the more you work on yourself, right, the stronger you become. The more you work on yourself, the stronger you become. And I had to detach. I had to literally detach completely. I left my hometown. I left everything behind. When God says move, you move. People ask you questions, be quiet. I'm on my journey at the end of the day. You don't have to give them the explanation. You don't have to give them a response, an answer, nothing. You are not obligated to tell them shit. It's between you and God, right? Literally, I've had to ignore the static. I've had to ignore it. Just like radio fucking static that won't leave you alone. Once they get tired of you ignoring them and shit, they'll leave. They'll stop fucking reaching out and shit. They will. And once they feel that detachment, once they feel they cannot control you anymore, that's when they go into their grief. They go into their healing. They go into their karmic debt. And you have to leave them there. So the best way to go about this, right? Don't go into it with any expectations. Still go into it knowing that people can change. Go into it knowing that you've already defeated and slayed that entity that was following you since you were a child. You know what I'm saying? It's already, that demon is dead and gone. It's already been dealt with. It's already been cleared out, right? Now what's coming in is your victory, right? Is your confirmation that you grew from that situation. And that's going to be now facing the person who caused you all of this pain. But remember, it's not them. It was that entity attached to them. So if you slayed that demon in spirit already, then that means when this person comes back around, they're going to be different. Reconnect, reconnect. Yes, this is your season for grace and forgiveness, okay? The fight is already done. The fight has already been won. You already slayed that demon. It does not have any control over you. You've gotten your voice back. Now it's time to use it to inspire change in these people who need it most, right? So God takes us from our family. He takes us from these people who at one point were attacking us, keeping us small. You know what I'm saying? And then he come back around. Everything comes back around full circle, right? So you always gonna go back, right? Because now you have to be a testimony of his calling on your life. You have to be that testimony. You have to show up so that others can change. That's your purpose. That's why you carry this light. That's why you are this pure soul. You're here to lead. You're here to be the testament. So you left broken, but you're coming back stronger than your whole flock of people. And they're going to be leaning on you for understanding. They're going to be leaning on you for strength. They're going to be following in your footsteps. Even the people that don't do it openly, behind your back, they're going to be mocking everything that you do. Trying to figure out what's your recipe for success. How did you do it? How are you so strong? I thought I beat you down. I thought I tore you down. How do you have this voice now? How are you so confident now? Shit, how are you so fucking beautiful? You know what I'm saying? It's people that ain't seen you in years and they expect you to come looking one way. You come in looking like a fucking celebrity. You come walking in that bitch, you walking in the family reunion like, bitch, I'm here. I'm back. You missed me? Right? You coming back reborn. Yes. Yes, woman king, exactly. Like, put some respect on my motherfucking name. I'm the Empress. Did you not know he chose me? Did you not know he chose me? Like, come on now. Y'all knew. Y'all knew. You knew from birth that I was it, right? But it's not, it feels good when you celebrate and you in this victorious energy, you in your Empress energy, and you like, yeah, I did that. I defeated that demon. I slayed that bitch. Yeah, that's me. All day. It's cool, but at the end of the day, you still have to come back with grace, right? You still have to be in this energy where it's like, you're humble, right? So we go through the worst shit because God want to make sure when he does bring in this testimony that we are humble enough to receive it. You know, we're not cocky and arrogant with it because that would defeat the purpose, you know, because, you know, there are others that are watching, your family, those people who were once against you. Now they're going to be looking up to you. They're going to be following your agenda now. What can I do to be where they are? What can I do to get the grace that God has bestowed upon them? How can I clear out my karma? How can I heal from my childhood? How did she do it? And how did she do it alone? That's what they're going to be asking. How did she do it alone? And you're like, what the fuck? What? We ain't seen you in years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be like, almost like seeing somebody come out of like AA or some shit. You reborn, you renewed. You're not that person no more. You had to go in there alone. You didn't have family and friends supporting you, surrounding you, encouraging you. You didn't have nobody. It was just you and God. That's it. Just you and God. And that's all you need. That's all you need to get by. Nothing else in this world will suffice but the love of God and the faith that you have. Okay? So, 12 on the clock. More than enough. He gonna make sure that your cup runneth over every time. They always gonna be asking why, how, where, When? Who are you? Who are you? So yeah, be proud of how far you've come, okay? And just know that battle already been won. You can rest in knowing that nothing but love and harmony and peace is coming towards you. You may have family members that was once abusive towards you coming towards you to rekindle things with you. Give them that opportunity to do so, because that is how they're going to seal off their karma. You giving them grace and forgiveness gives them a second chance. Okay? And that is when you know that you are standing in that righteousness of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is when you know you are truly a testimony of God. So don't worry about it. Everything is happening in perfect timing, okay? Everything is happening in perfect timing. But be proud of yourself. If nobody has told you lately, I'm proud of you. You doing the damn thing, okay? I don't need nothing out here. I can feel your energy through this motherfucking screen. You doing the damn thing, okay? You gotta make me cry. Stop. For real. I get it. That shit is tough. That shit is tough, yo. And you be by yourself, right? You be in these dark, dark, dark places. And you be in these dark, dark, dark places with God. That's the crazy part. He be right there in that shadow, that valley of death with you. He be right there with you, giving you instruction. You know, it's almost like the Two of Swords energy. Like, you got the blindfold on and you got your swords up. Those swords, that's your protection as you going through this. And you have nothing but your faith, your heart, your intuition to guide you through this darkness. You can't see a thing. Like, you can't see a thing. But you don't walk by what you see. You know, you walk by faith, not by sight. Yeah. Another sermon by Kalia today. Another sermon. You know? So be proud of yourself. Celebrate yourself. For real. Celebrate yourself. You are a literal goddess. They had me bring out the freaking African goddess deck for you. Like, come on now. You're powerful. You're powerful. And don't forget it. Don't forget it. Okay. Well, that was your reading, Sharia. I really hope that helped you. I really think I'm going to start doing like consultations. Maybe off of YouTube. I don't know. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to do it. You sent me something on there? Let me check. Oh, what do you mean? I misread that message. That's crazy. But I'll handle that later. Okay, I got you, Monet. Okay, so next is Renee and then Monet. And then Monet is going to be the last one for the night. For real this time. 5:22 1 o'clock. We goddesses in training, okay? Don't forget that. No problem. You're welcome. Yes, for real this time. I need to lay my wig down. That's why I got on this motherfucking hat. I lifted my lace all the way up last night. I was like, my forehead needs to breathe. My it just needs to breathe. I really want to get some knotless braids. I want to get some real long ones, and I might do blonde. We'll see. We'll see. Or that ginger color that you guys like the ginger color wig. I need to switch it up. I'm tired of these wigs. I am. I feel like my scalp needs to breathe. And I would do my own. Like, I can do the box braids really good, but the knotless braids, they never last when I do them myself. So I need to go to the shop so they can braid my brains. They be braiding your thoughts and shit. They be braiding your fucking thoughts. But yeah, that's what's gonna do the job. That's what's gonna make sure they last, okay? I haven't learned how to like grip the hair like that yet. Yeah, this is either gonna be that or faux locks again. But man, during the pandemic, that's all I did. That's all I wore was faux locks, like in every style possible. So I'm faux locked out, even though it looks really good on me. I can say that for sure. And I think it's because my past life, I had actual locks. Like, I looked like a whole ass shaman. Like, God showed me. I was tatted up. I remember specifically I had like a dream catcher tattoo on this arm. I was tatted up. I had locks. Of course, I was a smoker. I think that's just part of me, you know? I think my soul is just like, look, girl, you like weed. Okay, we like weed. It is what it is, you know? That's just not gonna change. So in my past life, I was gassed out. Listen, I was a shaman. We smoked herbs, okay? So it's no coincidence. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. This lifetime, I like my herbs. I like my herbs. The only thing, I don't have any tattoos. I don't have any tattoos. Any at all. I don't feel the need for it. I don't really feel the need. And I've literally had like debates with people about tattoos. Like, I'm like, okay, so why did you get that tattoo on your body? What was the point? And they're like, this is my way of expressing myself. This is my art. This is my creative expression. This is where I put my pain. And I'm like, why would you want to carry your pain on your body? Like, and the person that I was having the most recent debate with was like, because it tells their story, you know? And I'm like, well, that's what you have a mouth for. That's what you're supposed to speak. You're supposed to tell your story, you know what I'm saying? Don't leave it up for somebody to like read the shit on your goddamn body. Like, but they said it sparks conversation. They was like, you wouldn't have talked to me if my tattoos wasn't so interesting. You know? I mean, he had a point, but I mean, that's not always true. You know, I think I'm a pretty sociable person. You know, I don't have a problem holding a conversation with anyone, as long as it's a conversation worth having. But yeah, I don't know. If I do get a tattoo, I always said it would be a foot tattoo, or like something like real dainty, like right here on my hand. Or it would be a tattoo that I intentionally get to cover up a scar or something. Like, that's just, I don't have no tattoos. Renee is here. Is Renee here? I just want to make sure. I would let Nala out, but I don't know how she gonna act. She be chilling. She be big chilling in the closet. Like, that's her favorite spot in the damn house. So she probably in there knocked the fuck out. I don't know. If Renee is not here, then I'll go ahead and do Monet's reading. It's crazy. Like, some of y'all was in here. Y'all been riding with me for a little minute now. Like, y'all was in here when I didn't have a cat. And it feels like I've had Nala forever, yo. She gonna be 7 months soon. She's gonna be 7 months. Y'all was in here when I had the blue lights and the TV in the background. And I was on there smoking my hookah. I love that fucking hookah. I love that fucking hookah, yo. I haven't touched my hookah in months. I think it's because I'm running out of coal. If I had more coal, I probably would be smoking my hookah. I was on live with you guys when I found her outside. Her and her brother. I was chasing them around the goddamn house and they didn't want to come out from behind the fridge and shit. I know, right? I used to be in the kitchen baking cookies and brownies and giving y'all life lessons and shit. I used to be getting on here with my fucking natural hair. I remember that live I was complaining about my shrinkage. Every 2 seconds I was like, look, y'all, my hair is shrinking. That's why I don't get on here with my natural hair out like that, if y'all notice. It's like by the 3rd hour, this shit it just shrinks. Like it just does. I have a very tight coil, you know? So, but I will be giving my hair a break pretty soon. It needs to breathe. And it's probably about that time for me to wash it again too. I don't wash my hair that often. And I know that's like ill, but my hair grows when it's like oily and like, my hair doesn't get dirty. Like my hair never like stinks or anything like that. It just, I don't know, it just does its thing. It just does its thing. Like, so like I probably wash my hair like every 2 months, maybe. I probably wash my hair like every 2 months, which is not bad for me. Like, it works for my hair. It works for my hair. I mean, you would do the same thing, like if you had like a, well, no, because when I had my sew-ins, I used to wash my sew-ins. Like every 2 weeks, I used to wash my hair. Well, braids. But I think my hair is just trained because growing up, I always had like protective styles and shit. Right. I always had protective styles and growing up, so I think my hair is just used to that. Yeah, locks. I don't have the courage to like, oops, excuse me, that was nasty. I don't have the courage to full on like lock my natural hair. I like to do too much with my hair. I'm always switching up my hair, so. And I know you can do a lot with locks too, but it's just very high maintenance. I feel like I would be the type, I will always want my locks to be fresh. Like I probably would never surrender to like the natural look of it, you know? I only surrender to it when I install them myself, because you can get away with it. Like, you know, the older locks look, the better they look, at least faux locks. To me, faux locks don't look as natural when they're fresh. But it's because they're faux locks, so you want them to look older, so they look more realistic. So, but I'm saying, like, if you have actual locks, to me, like, you need to maintain them. Like, you need to maintain them. You need to keep them freshly twisted. You know, at least for me, I will always want to see my roots. I'm always want to see my scalp. I think so. I think everyone else just left. I don't think Renee is in here. I'm gonna have to catch her next time. So I'm gonna just circle her name for next time. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna decide. I wanna go to the shop and get the knotless braids, and I want them really long. But they be charging out the ass for them fucking knotless braids. Some of them will be charging almost $400 for them damn knotless braids. And I'm like, it is never that deep. It is never that deep. What are you doing? Like, no. I think the last time I went to a shop and got knotless braids, I paid like $290. I paid like $290 for it. And I had gotten, they were like medium size, and they were really, really long, like past my butt crack type long. Like, I know I do my own hair too, but I haven't quite perfected the knotless braids yet. Okay. Oh, since you was 7? Ooh, I wish. I just learned how to braid during the pandemic. Because I had to, right? Became my own home stylist and everything. Doing my own nails, everything. It was during the pandemic that I realized that I could grow facial hair. And I was like, oh. Like the day that I saw a chin hair, I was like, is this real? I didn't know I could grow hair in places like that. But that's because I was always going to the salon and I would get my face waxed, I would get my stash waxed, I would get my eyebrows waxed. Everything was always waxed, you know? So that was never a thing for me. So during the pandemic, like I start like plucking and shit. So right now I'm like trying to clear up like hyperpigmentation, like right here on my chin here, because that comes from like plucking or whatever. But I use Veet, which is like a better form of Nair or whatever, and like twice a week I'll just put it on there like a little Nair beard and just let it dissolve or whatever. It works for me. And I'm just like putting on like shea butters and apricot oils and stuff like that to like clear that up. Yeah, that's how it happened for me too. I was like, what the fuck is this? Now, when I was younger, like in school, I always had like longer sideburns. Like I usually like nair them off too, but my sideburns like grow like really, really long. Like they come all the way down if I let them. And I just remember one of my best friends in school, we went to the nail salon at one point, and it was the first time like I really realized it. And she was looking at me and she was like, what is that on the side of your face? Is that hair? Ew. I was like, what? It's my sideburns. What do you mean? She's like, they should not be all the way down there. That is nasty. You need to shave that. You said my spirit was like, pull it. But yeah, I'm hairy. I get hairy. That's that native blood in me. Yes, I'm still on Sag. Okay. All right, I'm about to get off though. Once we do Monet's reading. So, what's your question, Monet? I know I'm getting sleepy because I'm getting silly. I need to go sleep. It's nothing, just talking about chin hairs. You said, what are the 7s telling you? Okay. Let's see. 5 of Cups in reverse. Page of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and a Queen of Rods. And the Page of Cups. Okay. I feel like in whatever it is that you say you be plucking hairs. Okay, so it's a whole tribe of us that get chin hairs. Okay, good. I'm glad that I'm not alone, because it's not, women don't talk about it. It's like a secret society or some shit. We don't talk about it. It really be a struggle. Like, and when you with a partner or something, what do you do? What if he walks in on me and I got my nair beard going and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Nigga, do you want to look at me with hair on my fucking chin? Shut the hell up, mind your business. Shit. Like, literally, the nair beard goes on every couple days. But remember, I put you on to the hormonal balance pills. So when I take those, like, they like slow down. Like, I don't get them as often. So, I mean, it could have something to do with like hormonal imbalance possibly. So, I don't know. Mind your damn business, right? Get the fuck out. You're not supposed to be in here with me anyway. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. You gotta hide and do that shit. Chin hairs, wig off, everything, right? You're gonna have to love me organically, nigga. You're gonna have to see every side of it. You're gonna have to see my gel braids, everything under this damn wig. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see it all. Shit. Okay, Queen of Rods, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Ooh, you know what I'm scared of? And I'm sorry, I keep stopping, but when you single, you ain't gotta worry about that shit. When you get in a relationship and it's like early on and shit, you gotta get comfortable with the person. See, I just be wanting to get it out the way, you know? So for me, when I be meeting like dudes, sometimes I will intentionally like meet them like if I meet them and I have like my lashes and shit on, the next time I see them, I'll make sure I'm barefaced, like nothing, right? Because I want to see, do you accept me for me? You know what I'm saying? If not, then this is just not it, okay? It's not it. So I like to see their reaction when I'm like completely bare, completely natural hair, natural face. How do you feel? How do you feel? Accept my flaws and all, exactly, the Tower. Maybe this is the energy for your reading, literally, Monet. Like flaws and all, right? Becoming comfortable with everything that you are. You know, King of Pentacles here, maybe that's just you being grounded in your energy, you know, being free, you know, being naked, being just comfortable in your skin, comfortable with who you are. That's really because we got the Queen of Rods out here, Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups in reverse. So, I mean, and then we have the Temperance here, so something is balancing out for you. Ooh, and Empress card. What are we talking about? Feminine energy. Yeah, you are evolving or you're going through some sort of changes here. I think I told you before, like your body could be changing or something, like High Priestess here, right? This could be happening like overnight. Like you just wake up, you look in the mirror, and you just look different, you know? You're evolving, but you're looking better, you know? You're glowing up. Right, you're stepping fully into that womanhood, that grown woman body. You know what I'm saying? Like we all come to that point, that phase where it's like, oh shit, wait a minute, I got a couple more hips than I did yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, why my boobs look all big today and they was just tiny yesterday? Or, you know, you just notice little things. As a woman, you notice the slightest changes in your body. So that could be what you're going through, but you look damn good here, okay? We got the Queen of Rods and the Ace of Pentacles. You look damn good, and it's a Tower moment at that. It's a Tower moment at that. So this is happening suddenly, like you're going through these changes suddenly. Like when you looked in the mirror, you saw that motherfucking chin hair, and it shocked the fuck out of you. Yeah, those type of changes. Not bad though, I'm just saying like your response to it, it might be like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? Did this just happen overnight? Nine of Cups, right? And Death energy. So You're shedding old skin, and now this new version of you is about to be revealed, right? You said you was low-key hurt. 6 of Wands. So I don't know, like, let's just say if you deal with acne or anything like that, Empress came out again. If you deal with acne, maybe you wake up one morning and shit just is gone. Like your skin is just glowing and it's flawless and shit. You know, like you're going through some sort of change. Some sort of change here. It almost reminds me of like how suddenly your body will change when you're pregnant. But this may not be like, okay, you're getting pregnant per se, even though I did tell you you were going to have another girl, a little girl. But I don't know if that's right now. 544. It came out again. I hope this is not you getting pregnant, Monet. You know, and if it's not that, then this is just like I said, you going through some sort of rapid change here in your body. Oh my goodness. 4 Wands in reverse, and you know that always comes out for you because I told you you're gonna relocate here. You're gonna relocate. When you relocate, you're gonna meet this person. The same energy keeps coming out for you. All of your readings. When you move, you're gonna meet this person, and that's gonna be the person you have this very, very gifted little girl with, okay? I'm hearing brown skin girl. Your skin just like pearls. Justice card here. The Hermit and the 7 of Swords. This may even be hidden for some time. Yeah, that's the change you're going through. So not only are you moving, but your body, it's like your body is preparing for a new cycle, a new phase in your life, literally. Like your body feels the shift and it's falling in line with that shift. So if you about to meet, if you notice, if y'all pay attention, right? When you are in mating season, when you about to come in contact with a mate, your body changes. As a woman, your body will adjust. You will notice you getting curvier, right? Your skin is popping. Your hair is blossoming. Like, it's almost like, because they're showing me like a peacock, right? When a peacock is ready to mate, you know, even though the peacock, the ones that have like the big, beautiful feathers, those are usually like the masculine peacocks or whatever. I learned that later in life. But yeah, that's what they're showing me. Like, you showing your feathers, right? Because you about to go into mating season. Okay, you're approaching that point in time in your destiny where this child is supposed to be coming in. So you're looking like 10 times more beautiful, you know? You're glowing at this point in time. At the same time, you're moving, you're relocating. The peacock, exactly. You're the peacock on it. You're the peacock, and you about to meet the other peacock, and he gonna show his feathers, and then y'all gonna get it popping, and this baby is coming. Okay, this baby is coming, and it's gonna happen when you relocate, when you move. You might finally meet that officer, that police officer we've been talking about for months. Literally, I said you ain't gonna meet him until you move. You said we're gonna have to wait on the child. But God said, no. You're gonna have this baby. You gonna have this baby. King of Pentacles. He coming to secure that ass. He coming to secure that ass for real, yo. And it might be when you not even, he coming to secure. And I said it might be when you're not even ready, right? Like, hold up, wait a minute. The Page of Pentacles, there go your baby. With the King of Pentacles, this might be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo you meet, right? Or just somebody that's really stable. They might have everything that you need. Tower moment, what's behind that? Ace of Pentacles, okay? They got everything you need, and look at you, looking all good and shit, okay? Looking all good and shit. Exactly. What did I say? Your body is changing because you're approaching mating season, okay? At this point, I can't make it up. I can't go to Eight of Wands behind it again. You're changing, literally. From the inside out, you're changing. And Queen of Pentacles, because you about to be somebody's wife and you about to be somebody's mama. There go that Tower again. Like, in the Four of Wands, when you relocate, when you move. There y'all go, right there. He said white tips, white toes. I'm working on the toes, girl. I'm working on the toes. I ain't got my feet done in a little minute. The white is suffering right now. I even thought about getting the little toenail press-ons. Is that ratchet? I know some girls do it, but how many girls do it? Because I've been thinking about getting a little press-on, not me whispering like it's like I don't want nobody to know. I got on French tip press on toenails. Yo, but girls do it. They really do. They be in a club. Man, who glue them motherfucking press-ons, the little toenail. What? When I saw that shit in the beauty supply store, I said, they do this? Where have I been? But I thought about it. Okay? I thought about it. Yeah, I got on the Kiss press-on Frenchies, but I usually get my feet done. So I'll wear my press-on nails, and then I'll just go to the shop and get my feet done. But I ain't been to the shop in a little minute, okay? And I had to go out the other day, and I basically like painted on I did my own toes. That shit came right off the same night. So I need to go to the shop ASAP. But your natural nails been growing too? Yeah. You sprouting like a daggone tree. For real. You about to have a baby. You use the foot bath. I want to give me the little foot bath thing. Right now, I just soak my feet in the hot water in the tub, and I have like the scraper. I have like the little bar soap looking thing that you shave your foot with. You know, I got all the tools because I told y'all at one point I was about to be a whole ass nail tech. So I got everything you need in the salon. I have it, you know, so I really be going ham on my toes sometimes. But when I can't take it no more, I will definitely go to a shop. This is a good thing, Monet. This is great news. You about to meet your husband, and y'all about to go half on a baby. Yes, that's what it's called. The pumice stone or whatever. I said it looked like a little bar soap. Yeah, that. And then of course I got my little scrubs and stuff. I use the Tree Hut scrub. I'm using a strawberry one right now. It smells so good. For some reason, I've been wanting everything like berry and red. So like my shower gels, I've switched from like vanilla, cashmere, brown sugar scents to like berry and floral scents, just out of nowhere. So I've been like more into like berry and citrusy, fruity type of scents lately. You said you wanted to wait a little bit. I mean, if it happened, it happened. It's gonna happen when it's supposed to happen. Yeah, I love Tree Hut. But you know what's even better than Tree Hut? Ancient Cosmetics. It's a Black-owned business. I love their stuff, especially their turmeric scrub. Only thing that bothers me about the turmeric scrub, if you do have French tips, it will turn your nails yellow. But other than that, I absolutely love their product line, Ancient Cosmetics. Yeah, I'm switching to nothing but sweet scents lately. Look them up. They always have a sale. They're always giving out like free butters and oils and stuff like that. Like they're really, really good. Like, and they smell so good. Like their body oils, that's what I was using. That's usually what my go-to in the summer. In the summertime, I use body oils. You know, I don't do the lotions and shit, you know. But man, I love their stuff. Y'all need to check them out for real. You said the Indian clay mask. Yeah, I need to make me a new one. I do a whole bunch of extra shit with mine. So I use the Aztec clay. I put apple cider vinegar in there. I put honey in there, lemon juice, turmeric. I mix all of that up. If I got some avocado, I'll throw that in there too. Mix all of that up. And I just keep it in my fridge. And when I'm ready to put it on, I get me a spoon and just rub it on. The skin be feeling so soft. Yeah. I do the same for my hair. Like I do hair mask and stuff. I do avocado, egg. Sometimes I put like banana in there. I might do mayonnaise sometimes. I just be making I be in here making all types of concoctions. Like I'm a natural girl. Like I try to be as natural as possible with the products that I put on my skin, on my body, you know? Like I've been stopped putting a bunch of like chemicals and just bullshit, you know? Because you know most of these damn lotions and shit got rat poison and all types of toxic shit in it, you know? So keep it as natural as possible. Shea butter, coconut oils, almond oils, olive oils, jojoba oil. I love grapeseed oil for your hair and your skin. Bomb. Like just find the oil that works for you and stick with it. Just simple, you know. And then I also drink my green tea. I make sure I stay hydrated. I drink my water. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I get so many questions about my skin, and I'm just like, it really just comes down to what you're using, and what you're eating, what you're consuming. I don't drink sodas and stuff. Like I'm not a soda drinker. I don't eat like a whole bunch of sugar. Like if I do, I will get like random like massive pimples. Like it'll just be one big ass pimple that just pop up on my motherfucking face, or it'll pop up on my chin or in the middle of my damn, the same spots. These 3 spots is where I get my sugar pimples or my stress pimples. The same 3 spots. If I've been stressed out, it will show on my face. Or if I had too much sugar the day before, it will show on my face. But I dealt with acne like real bad when I was a teenager. And they say usually when you have acne as a teenager, you don't deal with it as an adult. So I guess I went through that phase already. You said greasy food. Coffee eye mask. Ooh, maybe I need to do that. I was doing the aloe vera gel and cucumber. I had gotten the little mold that you put in the freezer, and I put the aloe vera and I put aloe vera and green tea and lemon juice, I think. And I would freeze it, and I would just put the little ice rock on my face every morning after I do my skincare routine. I still put ice on my face, but I use like my little roller. I have a rose quartz roller that I leave in my freezer, and I'll roll my face in the morning to like get rid of the like puffiness and shit. Also good for like getting that extra like fluids or you know, you get buildup in your face. You're supposed to like roll that out, massage that out into like your lymphatic system so it can be filtered out and stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna start that. I never thought about that. Coffee, and I got ground coffee in there too. How do you make it? Because I'm not a coffee drinker. The only reason I have coffee in there is because I was doing the coffee and lemon juice diet. I was doing that for a little while. I wanted to see if it worked. It did. It did. For a little bit. It got rid of like my bloating. But I'm not like a coffee drinker. I drink tea. I'm a tea drinker. Too much caffeine like gives me like heart palpitations. I can't do it. Coffee and lemon juice. It's a good like metabolism boost. That's it. And you said you freeze it. Oh, there. You make iPads. So what do you use? Do you soak like cotton pads in the concoction? Like you, oh, so you mix the coffee together and whatever oil of your choice, and then do you dip like the paper towel or the iPads in it and then freeze it? Or do you make ice cubes out of them? I love me like a good like do-it-yourself like remedy. I love those. I want to make my own butters and stuff, like body butters and stuff. I'm always mixing something together, but it's always natural. It's always natural. Instead of making it in ice cubes. You know what else? I'm gonna also make my own, start making my own gummy vitamins. It's so easy. I watched so many videos on it. You say you just put it in the fridge. See, me, I have to make it as simple as possible. It has to be as simple as possible for me to be consistent with it. So maybe I'll put it in my little ice cube mold, my little mold, you know, that I put in the freezer, and I'll just put like the oil. Well, does it work the same? I've been wanting to try mushrooms for a minute, but I want to make sure I try them with the right person, you know, because you got to be in the right state of mind to do that, you know, so I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be patient. I heard you can take it, like you can drink it in tea. Some people sell like the chocolate bars and stuff. Okay, I think I'm going to just do that. Because I do want to come up with like something. I want to make like a homemade eye cream. Coffee, oil. Don't freeze it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like maybe don't freeze it. Maybe just like sit it on your face, maybe. That's kind of nasty though. Because I was thinking of like a sheet mask that you can make and put on your face. And then I guess you just let it sit and then you wash it off after a certain amount of time. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow. Just put it in the fridge. Okay. Okay, so like I do my mask. Or I could just make a coffee mask. Just make a coffee mask. Okay, okay. I might add that to the channel too. You guys can watch me whip up my little concoctions. I'm telling you, by the time I have kids, I'm gonna have a remedy for everything. I'm gonna have a remedy for everything. They ain't gonna have to go to no doctors. They ain't gonna have to go to no salons, nothing. I'm gonna be the jack of all motherfucking trades, okay? It's gonna start from home. My kids gonna be glowing gods and goddesses, okay? By the time I have kids, I wanna like get like a healthy lifestyle down pat. You know, I'm not going, you know, take everything from my kids because they're kids. Like, of course, I'm still let them have candy and shit, you know, occasionally. But I do want to implement that, you know. I don't even like going to the doctor. So, shit. I'm gonna be mad when I gotta give my damn kids some fucking shots for school. They might be fucking homeschooled. You putting that shit in my baby. What you think they did back in the day? They didn't have booster shots and all this shit back in the day. Fuck. See, I gotta start studying. I gotta start studying now. Shit don't make sense. It don't make sense. You injecting. Why are you injecting a baby with all of that shit? And this is why I want to have a natural birth. I don't want to go to no hospital. I don't care if I gotta have a baby in the Target parking lot. Don't take me to no hospital. Nope. You better call the doula. You better call the midwife. We gonna all meet up in Target and have this motherfucking baby. Don't take me to the motherfucking hospital. I don't want them putting needles. I don't want them putting shit in me. Like, I know I'm gonna have some powerful ass babies. They not putting shit in me. No. I'm gonna make sure I eat right while I'm pregnant. Or I'm gonna try to at the very least, you know. Try to make sure I walk every day and shit like that. I feel like I would be more health conscious pregnant than I am now. For real. I would take that shit seriously. Yeah. All right, y'all. You said as long as you high. I always said I would do like a, I want to try to do a water birth. I don't know though. I ain't never felt birth pains before. I ain't never felt no contractions before. So I don't know if I'm getting a little beside myself or what, but I'm gonna try to do natural births for all of my kids. I'm gonna try. You said they drink wine. I heard that before. Like you can have like a glass of red wine or something. I like pass me a J. I think I done went far enough. I don't think a J is gonna hurt this baby on the day that it's supposed to be delivered. Let me stop. But all right, good night, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Love you guys as always. Get some rest. Am I gonna see y'all tomorrow? I'm not sure because I got a couple things going on. But he said your cousin in Canada. That's gonna be me. But oh, that's gonna be so exciting, like to bring y'all on that journey. Just can you imagine me? Can you imagine me pregnant? Oh my gosh. That would be hilarious. Right, pass me the blood. What? That's gonna be so exciting. But anyway, good night, y'all. Like I always say, be kind to yourself.